Hi everybody, my name is Jennifer Peters and I'm coming to you from my kitchen here again in Langley, British Columbia, and I'm really excited to share another one of my favorite recipes, a beautiful spring dish full of lots of flavors, creamy shrimp in phyllo cups topped with mango avocado salsa. Such a wonderful recipe, and I'm sure if you make this for your guests, they're going to love it as much as we do. So I'm going to first tell you what I've already done. I've already made my mango salsa minus the avocado, because I'm going to add in the avocado at the very end just so that it doesn't go brown. So in here I have one mango, diced small, half a cup of cilantro, if you see that fresh cilantro in there, just beautiful, half of red pepper diced, one jalapeno diced for that little bit of heat, and then I made a little bit of a dressing on top. So 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of olive oil, and 2 tablespoons of white wine vinegar. And together this is just going to make a beautiful salsa that's going to go on top of our phyllo cups. I'm going to set this aside and then I'll show you the rest of the steps. Alright, our next step is going to be combining our shrimp and cream cheese mixture that's going to be at the bottom layer of our phyllo cup. This is a really nice part, using a really nice, it's already freshly cooked shrimp, and you want it with the tails off, but I've chopped it into nice big chunks so that each bite will get a really good taste of shrimp inside this. We're also going to be adding about 6 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. Now you're absolutely welcome to use the block of cream cheese, which would work just fine, but you want to make sure that it's at room temperature so it's easy to spread. But the work is already done for us, so it's going to be just put right into the mixer, and everything is going to be very nicely smooth and creamed together. And we're also adding 1/4 cup of sour cream, as well as 3 green onions chopped. So I'm going to go ahead and start to put this in my mixer. I like using my mixer because it just blends everything really nice and thoroughly. You could definitely do this by hand also, but by using my mixer, it does all the work for me. So it's great to use. Now the reason why I came up with this recipe was because I really wanted a really special appetizer for our Easter dinner this year. And we're having Easter with some really great friends of ours. And I'm really excited to celebrate Easter with them, because normally we spend it with family, but this year none of our family is in town. So coming together with some really close friends is going to be really special for us, and a great treat. I'm really also very fortunate to have some friends that also really enjoy cooking, which makes it really fun in the kitchen. So I know that they're definitely going to appreciate these ingredients and the freshness of this recipe. So I'm going to go ahead and combine together the cream cheese, sour cream, and green onions. Now I'm just going to add some salt and some pepper to my shrimp, just to flavor the shrimp just a little bit. Toss that around and put that into my cream cheese. Now I like to do this stage by hand, simply because it's a little bit more gentle with the shrimp. And now our filling is all ready to go. So let's get started on the phyllo. So next up I'm going to be making the phyllo cups. Now phyllo is a very thin Greek pastry. And to be honest, the very first time using this, I was really unsure, and I was a little bit intimidated using this ingredient. But the more you use it, the more you realize that it's actually very forgiving. So we're going to be making 4 layers of phyllo pastry, each sheet, 4 layers worth, and each sheet we want to spread some melted butter throughout. So I've melted down 1/4 cup of butter, and I'm just spreading over each sheet just as so, to make sure that each sheet is covered, and again repeating my layers. So here goes another one on top. Don't worry if it rips, because that's okay. So here we go. There's another layer, and I'm going to repeat repeat myself 4 times doing this. Okay, so I have my 4 sheets here already buttered, and I just want to let you know that it's very important when you work with phyllo that you keep the remainder of your pieces all covered with just a damp cloth. That way it's not going to dry out, and you'll be able to use it in future use. So I'm going to go ahead and make 12 squares out of these 4 sheets, and I'm just using a pizza cutter because I like the way that it cuts, super easy and fast. And there we have 12 squares all formed that I'm just going to put right into my tin pan here, just a mini tin pan, and I'm going to squeeze each of those in. I'm going to repeat my 4 layers one more time to eventually come to 24 cups. So I'm just going to go ahead and fill them all up and do this all over again one more time. So now that my tarts are all made, they're all complete, I'm ready to put in my shrimp and cream cheese filling. So now keep in mind that you're also going to be putting on some salsa on top, some of the mango salsa, so you don't want to fill them too full. Leave some rooms for some more great flavors to be piled on top. So I'm going to push that down inside there. I'm going to go ahead and continue to fill up the rest of my phyllo cups. So now that all of my phyllo cups are all filled with that beautiful shrimp and cream cheese, I'm ready to put it in the oven. I've got it set to 350, and they're going to bake for about 12 to 15 minutes. Just watch to make sure that the phyllo isn't getting too dark, because you want to make sure that it's crispy and done just right. We have a few minutes left of baking time for the phyllo tart still in the oven, so I thought I'd complete the mango salsa. So I've chopped up 1 avocado, and I'm going to put that right in. Now you want to be very gentle to stir this. So this is why you want to make sure that it's going to be at the very last stage that you add your avocado. So, and I'm just going to zest about half a lime over this, because this zesty lime is going to be a really great fresh flavor to bring all of this together. It's just going to be a really nice finishing touch. So go ahead and zest your lime, just as so. I absolutely love all of these flavors together, especially in the springtime. Even the smell of the lime is just so beautiful and really quite refreshing. Paired with the light flaky phyllo pastry and the really nice shrimp. This is just such a great dish. Alright, so we're going to mix that together. And now the salsa is all ready to top on top of each of the phyllo cups. And so out they've come, beautiful, crispy, and golden. These are going to be just right and so beautiful and creamy. All right, so for our final step, we're going to put on the mango avocado salsa. So let's get started on that. Okay. The beautiful thing about working with phyllo is that it just glides right out of your pan. So easy to use, just like that. So not only just for Easter was I thinking this was going to be a great appetizer for my guests, but I was also kind of starting to think about Mother's Day. And I'm going to be having a few girlfriends over because I really want to spoil them. I know that they don't have family in town, and I really want to make sure that they get a really great Mother's Day also. I think sometimes it's just really nice to spend it together. So I was thinking about this recipe for maybe a Mother's Day brunch or something like that as a really special little treat. So on top of each one, I'm just going to pile on this beautiful mango salsa, just like that. Now these are just gorgeous to look at, wonderful rich colors, fresh flavors, that little bit of sweet creaminess, and a nice meaty shrimp in each bite. So pretty. Okay, so I'm going to continue to plate these and finish them all off. But I hope you've enjoyed this recipe, and I hope you give it a try at home too.